Welcome to your own channel, Romance with Finance, a brand of Financial Freedom Hub. On this channel, you get the videos and information related to personal finance. We have been in the zoo from quite a long time and we are enjoying the sightseeing over there. Recently, we took a break and we were having food at the buffet in the zoo. While having the lunch, we understood about diversification. Let us continue further towards learning more about diversification. We took a platter comprising of various food items. Similarly, in this zoo, we saw and witnessed various birds, animals, and insects. A zoo is a zoo if it has all the creatures. Like the food we ate, which was diversified, this zoo is also diversified as it has a lot of variations of insects, birds, and animals. Recently in this zoo, we saw lizard and we understood such companies which are listed in the financial markets which behaves like lizard. As lizard recovers its tail which got cut or separated, and as the tail grows again with the passage of time. Similarly, there are some companies which come up with flying colors once the bad phase of business or economy is over. Hence, as an investor, we kept adding the holdings of such companies in our portfolio at cheaper valuations. The time or phrase when such great companies are available at a discounted price or at huge corrections is also referred to as stock market sale or financial market sale. You must have purchased some of the products from sales, be it online or offline. We should be also vigilant of the fact that a lot of times whenever there is a sale, the company can be eyeing to sell the unsold stock or defective products or such products which would be soon worthless in future, and hence the company is trying to capitalize to earn by introducing sale. Similarly, in financial markets, during the phase of correction or crash, although the great quality companies are available at discount, and as an investor you can invest at cheaper valuations. However, along with those great companies, some other companies which are not having great fundamentals, having poor management, companies having negative balance sheet, those companies are also available at a discounted price. Therefore, during the phase of correction, you should be aware about where to invest your money. Previously, we have understood that if it is a good company, having robust management, having great balance sheet, having good fundamental business, then we should keep on accumulating the stocks or the mutual funds which are falling due to corrections in the market for the long term so that we can reap the fruits of higher return in future when the stock prices starts rising. However, if the company is not having great fundamentals, if the company is under debt, if the company's balance sheet is negative, then we should not follow that approach. In the other way around scenario, if we keep investing at lower levels thinking that the company will recover in near future or far future, and companies having bad trades, then we might regret later as the company will keep on falling and it will certainly destroy our wealth. In the financial markets, a lot of times investors' behavior comes into picture and investors keep on thinking that as the stock recovered earlier from lows, this time also the stock price will recover from the low levels and will rise once the bad phase is over. During such phase, whether the recovery happens or not, diversification helps a lot to the investors because diversification spreads the risk across the asset classes. As we are moving forward in the zoo and now it's the turn to view other creatures. Now we would be sightseeing fancy pigeons, ornamental fishes, and hamsters. Often fancy pigeons, ornamental fishes, and hamsters are kept as pet by human beings. We human beings are greedy and selfish by nature. Thus, whatever thing that we do has something or the other consideration attached to it. We get benefit from the thing that we do either in the form of money or in the form of kind. Similarly, if we are keeping a creature as a pet for ourselves, we also consider the fact whether that pet would be useful to us or it would be useless to us. Pets are useful to us in terms of product utility and also in terms of service utility. However, there are other sort of pets which are neither useful to human beings in terms of product utility and also in terms of service utility. Still, they are kept as a pet by human beings because they offer companionship. Most humans choose such animals or birds as pets that tend to offer emotional companionship, if not utility. Hence, calling them useless might be unfair from a psychological or emotional standpoint. Similarly, whenever an investor invests his money in any stock or any mutual fund or in any other asset class at a cheaper valuation, when the prices of that asset class keep on falling, the investor hopes that it will rise in near future or far future and the investor keep it in its portfolio. However, the price of that particular asset class which is now kept in the portfolio is never appreciated and the investor keeps on losing the money and the entire principal amount which is invested becomes zero. These type of stocks or mutual funds or other investment products which are kept in the portfolio are like the companion only, which neither offer any benefits in terms of returns or in terms of capital appreciation. Still, the investor keeps them in the portfolio as a companion. Therefore, as an investor, any investment product which is letting your portfolio value down and which is not at all appreciating, you should sell that particular investment product. In the previous video, we studied a completely different approach. Therefore, as an investor, you should continuously keep on monitoring your portfolio to find out the next course of action. Learning is a never-ending process and we keep on learning irrespective of our age. Hope you are learning from this video. As they say that learning is never-ending, however, this video has come to an end. Although this video has come to an end, however, the topic that we are discussing about, which is diversification, is a huge topic and the other details on this diversification topic would be covered in the forthcoming videos. Hope this video was useful to you and you have learned something today. If yes, then